Hello viewers, I'm here at the Shieldhall Test Center again, going to do another route for you. Hopefully you will enjoy and learn from it. It's quite a simple route, but if you do it right way, just be confident and just stay put. So I'm going to start now and just sit tight and enjoy, and I'll do the commentary while I go. So I'm checking over the shoulders. There's a V road there, so when you come out you need to watch for that road as well and traffic coming from this side. So quick glance, final check, indicate, moving off, and then I'm gonna follow the road to the left. So just following the road to the left, a little bit second gear, a little bit speed, but not too much as we don't know what's around the bend. So this bend is quite important when you start your test over here. End of this road, I'm going to turn right. To check mirrors, indicate, easing on the brake. There's a car coming from the left, so I'm just gonna pause and wait for that car. Dropping down to first gear, just pausing over here, checking nice and early, nobody else is there. There's a car, but it's quite far, so I'm just gonna go. Quick glance at the mirrors, progressing. This is 30 road, so I'm gonna progress up to 28. It's quite a wide lane. Usually the examiners ask you to pull up on the left, so I'm just gonna pull up on the left where it's safe. So I'm checking mirrors, indicating, pulling up on the left. Checking mirrors, indication off, and then move off when you're ready. So quick glance, indication, final check, all good. And this is just a V bend, so watching that pothole on the left where the cones were. Quick glance at the mirrors, keeping in my lane. A lot of road marking over here, don't get yourself confused. We're not turning right or left, we're just following the road. So saving myself from those potholes, keeping my left position over here. Speed is about 28. So further down the traffic light is red. I'm going to maintain my speed at the moment. Just where the bus stop is, I'm going to start gradually decreasing my speed. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, ease on the brake, and gradually decreasing my speed, and clutch down first gear. And we will just stop tire and tar. Just here is good. Handbrake on. Oh, it's changing, so quick glance mirrors, moving off, second gear. The traffic light in my direction is green, so I'm just gonna keep going. Quick glance at the mirrors. So we're going ahead, and as you can see the road marking, one lane is dividing into three parts. I'm going to keep the middle position just now because there's a bus stop there, and there's a lady standing there as well. I'm going to keep my right position. Now I'm going to come back in the left position, checking mirrors, indication, coming into the left, keeping my lane. Further down at the roundabout, we're going to go right, third exit. So we're going to go right, third exit. So just now I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, keeping the right lane, easing on the brake. It's a traffic light control roundabout, so I'm just gonna stop where I can see the first light. Dropping down to first gear, handbrake on, just sitting ready because these lights intend to turn quite fast. So that's it, see, they have turned. So quick glance mirrors, keeping the signal on. This is the first exit on my left, and the second one is coming up. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, keeping the left lane, and that's the exit coming up. So quick glance at the mirrors, indicator off, following the road to the left, and I can see there are parked vehicles, so I'm just gonna go with a little bit of caution. There's a car coming as well, so I'm gonna drop my speed, drop down to second gear, positioning myself correctly. Quick glance at the mirrors. There's another vehicle coming up. Road is quite tight, so I'm just going to time my approach. After the black car, I'll just push myself a little bit to the left, and then I'm going to decrease my speed. Quick glance at the mirrors. That was meeting. End of the road, I'm going to turn right. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, sticking with the right hazard line, easing on the brake, dropping down to first gear. As I can see, I can't see anything. Nobody's coming, and I'm just gonna move off. Quick glance at the mirrors. Updating yourself is very important after turning. Whenever you join a new road, you need to check your mirrors. So there's a zebra crossing coming up. I can see nobody's trying to cross by the hump as well, so I'm going to quickly glance at the mirror, second gear, and speed down to about between 10 and 15. Quick glance at the mirrors. There's one car behind us, and front is all clear, so I'm going to increase my speed, gradually increase my speed, of course with mirror checking. Further down I can see there's a hump coming up, and there's a repeater sign for 30. I'm going to quickly glance at the mirrors, ease on the brake a little bit, bringing my speed down to below 20, around 15. Again, quick glance at the mirrors, coming off. These humps are smooth, so between 10 and 15 is okay. Sometimes the humps are quite dangerous ones, so you need to decrease your speed a little bit further. So just following the road to the left, increasing my speed gradually as far as I can see. The more I can see, the more I'm going to do the speed. So further down I can see there's a roundabout coming up, and the first roundabout we're going to go ahead, second exit, and then there's another roundabout. So I'm quickly glancing at the mirrors, early vision, early decision, dropping down to second. Two cars coming towards us, so I'm just going to pause. Once that car clears, then I will go. There's a white car coming as well, so I'm going to wait for that. The gentleman didn't have an indicator. Further cars are coming. I can't see, I can't go. Now I can see it's clear. I'm just going to go now. So quick glance at the mirrors, indicate left, keeping my left curb. The next roundabout I'm going to go right, fourth exit. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, zebra crossing, nobody's crossing from the zebra crossing. Quick glance at the mirrors, checking right, nobody's coming towards us, so I'm just going to go first exit, second exit, third exit, and fourth one we're taking. Quick glance at the mirrors. Again, checking mirrors to increase my speed a little bit. It's uphill, so you will need to give it a little bit of push, as long as if it's safe to do so. So there's a zigzag in the road. Quick glance at the mirrors, keeping the mid position. Traffic light is still turning, so mirror check, ease on the brake. I'm going to stop where I can see the first light. Handbrake on, neutral, and just relax. So see, the zigzags, you need to negotiate with the bends. When you can see far, when your zone of vision is clear, you increase your speed. When your zone of vision is reduced, you decrease your speed according to the road conditions. So quick glance at the mirrors, light turned green, going to move. So just now I'm going ahead, so I'm keeping my left lane. Traffic light is still red, so I'm not going to increase my speed too much. Quick glance at the mirrors. I'm going to keep this junction clear. I'm going to stop a little bit back. There's no much space for me in the front, so I'm just going to hold back over here, keeping this junction clear. light turned, quick glance mirrors. Going to move off, gradually speed up. Further down I'm going to turn right, so which is about 600-700 yards. So if there is no problem, then I'll stay in this lane. There is a problem, so I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, slowly come into the right lane. There was a car turning right in front of me. White car has got no problem me coming in front of them. Quick glance at the mirrors, increasing my speed, changing my gear. So further down at the traffic light, I'm going to turn right. There are 2 lanes turning right. I'm going to keep the right lane to turn right because of the local knowledge that there is cars parked in the left lane. Standard position of driving is left lane, but there are cars parked, so I'm going to keep the right lane just now. Quick glance at the mirrors. So checking mirrors, indication right, easing on the brake, clutch down, dropping down to first gear, stopping tire and tar, handbrake on, neutral. So traffic lights you should keep where you should be able to see the traffic lights. So quick glance mirrors, I turn to green, second gear, keeping the right lane because I started with the right lane as there were 2 lanes going in the same direction, and as I said, there are cars parked in the left lane, so keeping the right lane was the ideal thing. This is Paisley Road West. Further down I'm going to turn right, so I'm going to keep the right lane. At this point you can see there's no right lane, there's no road on the right, so I'm going to keep the right lane. Left lane can go ahead, right lane can go ahead. I'm going to keep the right lane as further down there are cars parked, so I'm going to keep this lane just now. Quick glance at the mirrors. Increasing my speed, third gear, keeping it to 28. So further down in about 120 yards I'm turning right, so checking mirrors, indicating, easing on the brake. This is the road I'm going to turn in. Nobody's coming from ahead, so just smoothly go in. So coming off to Bankfoot Road, quick glance at the mirrors. There are cars parked. It's quite a tight road, residential area, so, and of course there are road humps as well. So on these humps I'm going to make sure that my speed is not too much, like maybe 10-12. So a vehicle just came in, and I'm just going to push myself to the left. He's waiting for me. I'm checking mirrors, say thank you, and gonna wait over here. Gonna do proper observation because it's quite a blind turn, so nobody's coming and I can clear. So quick glance at the mirror, new road, new mirrors. Another hump. Gonna go under 10 on these humps because they're quite big. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, and I'm gonna position in the middle because cars are parked on both sides of the road. So quick glance at the mirrors, braking, keeping an eye on children, people sitting in the cars, trying to open doors. There's a cat again in the middle of the road, so quick glance. So this is a giveaway, and just before the giveaway there's a hump, so I'm checking my mirrors. Going to stop here because I can't see clearly. Pausing, it's all clear. It's going to go now. Quick glance at the mirrors again. And further down the road I'm going to turn right. Basically it's the end of the road, I'm going to turn right. Now see the humps here on they are quite high, so you need to be careful on these humps. So I would advise you to slow down on this road. Go a little bit slower in this road. So another hump is coming up. There's a car behind me. So I'm going to quick glance at the mirrors, easing on the brake. And another hump is coming up. Quick glance mirrors. easing on the brake, dropping down to first gear, checking mirrors again. End of the road, I'm going to turn right. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, easing on the brake, dropping down to first gear, as it's a totally blind type of junction. It's a T junction but it's blind, so nobody's there, it's all clear. Going to turn right, and at that roundabout I'm going to go ahead first exit. So for first exit, always signal in advance, checking mirrors, indicating left, checking nice and early, nobody's coming, just gonna go now. Next roundabout we're going right, second exit. So this is a school area. If you come in school time, you need to be a little bit more careful about the school children running about and crossing the road and all that. And of course cars will be parked to pick up children as well. So at this roundabout we're gonna turn right and we're gonna take the second exit. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, signaling right. There are two lanes, both lanes can go right. I'm going to take the right lane just now. There's a car coming, so I'm going to wait for that car. Quick glance mirrors, moving off, first exit. I'm going to check mirrors, indicate left, and I'm going to keep the right lane because I started with the right lane. I'm going to check mirrors, there's a red light there, so I'm going to just ease on the brake. Quick glance mirrors, and because we are in the right lane is not the standard position of driving. So see, back on the roundabout we can take either lane. So left lane is ideal. There was already a car in the left lane when we exited, so I'm in the right lane just now. But further down the road, when it's safe, I'm going to come back into the left lane, which is the standard position of driving. During the test, if you keep driving in the right lane, then it's not the correct lane, it's the wrong lane. Standard position of driving is left lane. So I'm checking mirrors, moving off, a little bit of progress, checking mirrors, indicating left lane is clear, indicator off, progressing in my standard position of driving. Further down at the roundabout we're going to go left, first exit. So at the roundabout we're going to go left, first exit. So just under the bridge or just before the bridge, I'm going to check mirrors, indicate left, easing on the brake, dropping down to second gear, early vision, early decision. My right side is totally clear. I'm just going to take that left position and turn left at this roundabout. Checking mirrors. Now we're taking the next road on the right, the motorcycle shop. Just before that we will be turning right, so I'm checking mirrors, indicating right, easing on the brake. There's an oncoming vehicle. Once it passes, I will turn right here, and at the end of the road we are turning left. So I'm going to check mirrors, indicate left, easing on the brake. Again, nice and early check. If it's safe, I'll go. It's safe, I'll go. Further down at the roundabout we're going to go right, third exit. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, early vision, early decision, nobody's coming, so we're just turning, first exit. This is the second exit, checking mirrors, indicating left. Again a wee mirror check, keeping my position in the middle, indicator off, increasing gear to third, speed appropriate to the road condition, which is about max is 30, but I'm going to keep it to 28 just to be on the safe side. The road conditions are like they're clear, so I can do 28. So further down there are two roundabouts coming, they're close to each other. First one I'm going ahead, second exit, and second one I'm going left, first exit. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, slowing down, second gear, early vision, early decision, is all clear. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, indicating left, coming off the roundabout, checking mirrors again, going left at the roundabout, first exit. So checking mirrors, there's a car coming, so I'm gonna pause, There's another van coming quite fast, so I'm just going to wait for that vehicle as well. Quick glance at the mirrors. Nobody else, it's all clear. So checking mirrors, exiting the roundabout. Now when it's safe, come in the right lane, as two spiral roundabouts are coming up, and first one we are going ahead, second exit. So I'm checking mirrors indicating right. 40 sign just passed back there before the roundabout. So this is a 40 road, so I'm going to increase the speed a little bit, but not too much, as there is a red light coming up, so easing on the brake. Now further down, my lane is going to split into two. The right part is going to go right only, and I'm going to take the middle part to go ahead. Standard position of driving is left lane, but on this occasion mostly the examiner asks you to keep the middle lane, the right lane. This can go ahead as well as right, so we're going to keep this lane, as from the next roundabout we're going to go right, third exit. So it's already better to position from here than to jump into the right lane at the last moment and then cause problem for yourself, or being proactive is good, or for the other road users. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, easing on the brake. We're going ahead, second exit. This is a traffic light control roundabout. If you don't signal, that's fine as well. So quick glance at the mirrors, moving off again, second gear, checking mirrors, keeping my lane. Now I'm going to go towards Govan. You can see Govan is written on both sides, in the right lane and this lane as well. Two lanes are going in the same direction. I'm going to keep this lane. So we're going right, third exit. I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, keeping my lane, green light, quick glance right, just in case of emergency vehicles. Keeping this lane, first exit is passing, going towards the second exit, keeping the signal on, checking mirrors, keeping my lane, checking mirrors, easing on the brake, red light. I'm going to stop, drop down to first gear, signal off, and I'm going to change it to the left. Quick glance at the mirrors, second gear, indication off. Quick glance at the mirrors, keeping my lane. This last speed change was from 30 to 40, so this says 40 road. Quick glance at the mirrors, increasing my speed to about 38. This is again a 40 road, and you drive according to the road conditions. So if you want to drive up to 40, there is a huge chance that you might do 41, 42, and you might earn a minor. But if you keep driving over the speed limit, you might get a major as well. So it's better to keep -2 on the whatever the speed limit is. So just in case if you are higher, you're going high, you're not crossing the 40 marker. So I'm going to check mirrors at this roundabout. We're going ahead, second exit, easing on the brake, clutch down, second gear, early vision, early decision, and my decision is to go, as there is a car coming. So quick glance at the mirrors, checking mirrors, quick glance at the mirrors, so examiner asks you to keep in the right because of the road works, so we're going to keep on the right as well on these hatch markings. At this point I'm going to check mirror signal. We're taking this road on the right, easing on the brake, clutch down, second gear, off the clutch. Nobody was coming from ahead. We'll just make a turn, and that's us back on the test center, which is on the right, and that's the end of the test route. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm hoping that you have done some learning with it, and wish you best of luck for your test. And if you can like and subscribe our channel, that will be ideal. That encourages us to do some more routes and things like that, so to help you all. Thank you very much for your time, and thanks for watching. Best of luck. Thank you. Bye bye.